machine learning algorithm or such kind of label and unlabeled data, so which is mixed with images and video. In today's lecture we are going to learn about the images and video tutorial, how to open, how to modify the image, how to work on the video, and so on. So first and foremost you need to import cv2 in your environment. So it will take first and in the first step, because if it is going to give an error, throw an error, then you just just type install pip install cv2 minus python. So it is going to install your cv2 library. So I am going to comment this line because I have already installed in my environment. Then I am going to run this command, like take an variable image, then cv2 dot imread, going to read the image file which I have already inherited in my environment with name rj1.jpg. make sure you are going to correct name and extension of the image. Then I am going to print the type of this image. What is the type of image? Let me have the look. So it is kind of n-dimensional array imported from NumPy. Then I'm in the next step I'm going to print this the shape of the image. It's img dot shape. Okay, so it is having 1095 rows and 1111 column and 3 sectors RGB. Then we are going to print the cv2 dot imshow. Then what is the name of the, what would be the name of the image? It is the image1 comma img. All the features will inherit in this image. Then cv2 dot weight key, that is 0. I am going to define the weight time 0. cv2 dot destroy all windows, then going to run this command. So eventually it will going to print this image which is having image1 name, and it is going to print the entire section and entire RGB value and so on. So what is the B value here? Let me define the B value is img with colon comma colon, and then third value I define 0, that is the RGB blue range is 0, sorry. Then cv2 dot, I copy this same code here and paste the commands and then run the code. Okay, so it is going to define all the values in the correct, in the different format. So what I do, I just print the B value here. Okay, so what is the B value here? It is going to throw different values on the particular section. I just give the GitHub link in the description box in order to run the entire program. Okay, I just close the command and just give the certain value. Okay, I just print this function here and B value, then define the certain vectors. Okay, okay, I just copy the code and paste here, okay, it is going to print the B value. Okay, then what I do, I just omit all the respective values of RGB and then paste means assign the value into G, then assign 2 value in R, and then print all these means values. So you can see this is the blue and it is having brightest color inside the blue. It is having green with respect to G variable, it is having G values with intensity, correct intensity. Then we are having red intensity, of course it is going to print the red values in contrast. Here it is the actual image which is having the particular. In the next section of this code, we are going to define the numpy as numpy np, and then again import cv2 library, and again Devon kind of jpg I have already stored in this environment. Let me check Devon. Yes, Devon.jpg file is there. Then I define this file and means on the basis of previous history, and I run this code. So it is going to print the Devon function, and it is going to define the value, and it is going to define the certain value and so on. So this is the actual image, and it is going to print the entire function, entire features of the image as well. Then we are going to define this typewriter image, which is kind of keyboards and alphabets consisting different features and so on. So I have already input this typewriter here, so I'll just upload all the files in the GitHub in order to run the code. So typewriter file is imported here, and what I do, I just train the typewriter image and import the libraries and the certain classes of the respective value. So it will train the function, and it will assign the certain certain sector. White shark, it belongs to man eater, man shark, and so on. So what we do, we just run this code and we just define the probability of the function. What is the probability of this image to have the similar attributes, to have the similar kind of different objects. So on the basis of this Google Net proto text, I am having the certain index values, and on this Google Net I have already cafe model, and which is going to train the entire files on, and this data set is having certain values and inbuilt images already there. So space bar probability is 5.45%. It's a radiator, it is going to recognize as radiator. Probability is 2. Very less probability. It is switch, electric switch, very less probability, 0.888. Stove 0.83, and then different architecture like space bar, it is having probability 5.54. And what is the typewriter keyboard? It is having probability 5.4. So this code will initialize or analyze the code, means analyze the certain image if you are going to train in anyhow, and then print the probability value in the certain section. So this is how we train the image and the recognize